Welcome to another episode of the Stoic Show. Today we have the one and only Eddie, Dog,
Yo, what's good, boys?
and Vinny. So just quick introduction of yourself. Who are you and who are you? I have no idea who you are.
All right,
I'm just bros with Vinny.
yeah.
So just
I don't know.
get comfortable.
I'm Eddie. Yeah, just
Me and Eddie
Get-
met playing basketball, right? So I remember the first time we met, I dabbed him up and we hugged, and I just felt a connection then. It was at B's house, and he just dapped me up. He's this big dude, and he's like, "Hey," the first thing he said was like, "Hey, do you want to play Fortnite?" So after that, we started playing. We got close there, and then the rest is history. We kept playing basketball, and here we are. Next thing you know, we're in the podcast episode. I would have never thought it. And then we got Vinny.
Okay then.
Eddie introduced me to Vinny like last week when we were planning this whole podcast thing because I wanted to have an episode with Eddie, and then Eddie was like, "Yo, I got this guy. He has a lot of knowledge, and that's what I'm here for. So just absorb and take it all in." So what's up, Vinny? How you
I
doing?
appreciate that, my boy. I'm doing good. My business about to launch this May, so we're shooting the content this Sunday. So I'm the co-founder and CEO of One Mission Athletes, and we're about to take over New England and eventually the whole world, and we're ready to impact, bro.
Yes, that's the energy. So what's your business about? You were telling me a little off cameras, but it's for the people.
Yeah, so now that athletes can monetize their name, image, and likeness on social media, I'm helping them really being able to connect and share brand stories and their stories to connect with a full audience of different people and share their experiences, bro.
That's nice. And Eddie, how'd you meet Vinny?
school. Honestly, came to NECO, came to class, using my business class. Honestly, we were just chilling in class. Never really talked. I mean, Vinny would always he'd go around help kids because I don't know, the dude knew about Google Docs more than anyone. But
How'd you find
then
out
one
about
day,
Google
all of a
Docs?
sudden, dude's in class, and then he's like, "Yeah, so if anyone wants to come to like a Dunkin's commercial, you could pop out with me." And I was like, "Bro, this a
Did you
once in a
put down for it?
yeah." I was like, "This a once in a lifetime opportunity. Obviously, I'm gonna go." I had work that day, so I had to call out, but they were understanding. My manager was like, "If that was me, I would have done the same thing."
So you went all in and you didn't even know him? It was like the first time y'all actually met?
Nah, yeah,
got
it was
close?
the first time I actually met.
Why?
Besides each other, mutuals in class, to be honest.
So why'd you go? Where'd you
Right.
say full send?
I didn't even know you took off work, bro. That I appreciate you.
That's
Of
you
course,
know.
bro. That's dope.
Damn. So you asked me about Hermes.
Yep.
It's a small world because I had no
Yes, it
idea
is.
you knew Hermes, and it's like Eddie. It's like I have towns, right? I have my friends in Pelham.
Okay.
I have my friends in Salem, and then we got Lawrence and Methuen. I grew up in DR, but when I moved here, I did 2 years of high school in Methuen High, and then I graduated. Went to NECA for a couple of years, but I know a couple of people from Methuen and Lawrence, and the fact that you know Hermes, it's like a whole nother world for me.
Yeah.
And then we are here with Eddie, so it's like.
Yeah.
So how'd you meet? How you meet Hermes? What's the story behind
Hey,
it?
I want to run back on that, bro. It's just crazy the power of networking and just meeting different
crazy.
people. Because that's what I pride myself in, is just being very versatile, and I learned that through sports. But surrounding myself around different people. But me and Hermes, I've known him since we were both in high school. We were both football players. We both come from Lawrence, so we have similar backgrounds in that. We know a bunch of the same people. But I really remember him when he first picked up a camera, bro, and that's inspiring for me to say because we're about to really take over this whole industry. We have a lot of plans coming soon, but to be able to see his growth and be able to see where he was able to
inspiring, bro.
start during COVID and when everything stopped for a lot of people, and to see him decide to start something in that midst of time shows a lot about his character, bro.
Like you said that when everything stopped, he decided to start something. Bar.
Yeah, bro.
Put it up, and I think it needs to be a little tighter because it's starting to come
yeah.
down.
Not gonna lie, you're gonna have to give him some credits. I know you better use that.
100%.
Facts.
100%.
Facts. Okay then. Yep. Bet. Yep.
Hey, I'm definitely gonna use that. I'm gonna put writers credits in the bottom of the song. I'm gonna put
Facts.
Benny, bro. So
I be writing poetry too. I'm like that.
that's how I started doing music.
Okay,
What you know about poetry?
Oh,
What you know about poetry?
bro. So I started off at Greater Lawrence, then I transferred to the Vogue. Greater Lawrence transferred to the Vogue. That's the same thing. Started at Greater Lawrence, and then I transferred to Lawrence High after the gas explosions. After I won a state vocational championship in football, wanted to pursue playing college football, and I'm back on that journey. But I started writing poetry because I wanted to leave my legacy, bro. I wanted to be able to reach one and really teach somebody who I wasn't able to meet directly. And, you know, that's something I'm doing with my athletes, but be able to share my story. You know, I went through a lot of things before I found this journey. So I use poetry as an outlet for myself, but also a way to leave an impact before I knew I could leave as big of an impact as I'm leaving right now, actually, bro.
You know, when you normally ask somebody about poetry and like writing music or stuff, they say like, oh, because I wanted a way to express myself. But I've never heard somebody say, because I want to leave something. I want to leave a legacy.
Yeah.
It's normally like, I want to say, I want to express, which is the way it is. It's art at the end of the day, but I just never heard it worded that way. I want to leave a legacy. So what kind of legacy did you want to leave with your poetry? Like what was your forte, your topic, your go-to?
I always grew up on old school hip hop music, bro. So like I related to Nas, Biggie, Jay-Z, Tupac. So like just the wordplay and the way that they expressed themselves and they left their story and was able to leave people like us 20 years later to decode their messages and their music, bro. So, you know, I wanted to leave that for the next generation to come, and really people from Lawrence to be able to look at him and be like, damn, you know, I consider myself the rose that grew from concrete. So somebody else from our city or my city, you know, is able to realize that. They're able to really understand that, you know, if he can do it, why not me?
Bar after bar after bar.
You hear
I just gotta write it down. I'm gonna watch it 3 times. I'm like,
Hey,
he said,
I'm really trying to start producing. Let's cook.
Hold
Let's
on.
cook.
Man of many
Man.
talents over here.
yeah, hold on. Yeah. Okay. So hold on. Eddie. What are you going to school for?
Business. I'm in
I
for
have no
business.
idea about you except for the fact that you can't hoop.
All right, chill on that.
Nah,
That's
what's
low-key crazy. I'm like, probably, I almost won every time at B's house.
Yo, I'm so good at basketball, bro.
Speaking of B, are you going to get him on the podcast?
Yes, with his girlfriend.
Really?
We're trying to do like a couple thing because now Bella is part of it. Apparently, she just took over everything.
Honestly, Bella, you're a fake co-host. I'm the
She
real
killed
co-host, but
It was hating, but it was me, Bella, and Stephanie. I want to be like me, Bella, Tyler, and Sophia, and then I want me, Bella, B, and Sophie. Then I want other couples from wherever, like people that I know. Because I want this, like after having Bella there, it kind of like opened a door for a whole new topic of the podcast. I wanted to talk about music and the things that I know about and people are passionate about. With like Hermes is an artistic mind, creative mind. Then we have my friend Jake is an artist, and then we have that. Andre, the first episode that just never dropped, but he's also an artist, and then things like that. But then I got Bella on the podcast, and it's like, oh, they can just be like just friends talking, and it gets views. So I was like, just spread the gossip right here. You can do whatever you want.
Yeah, bro.
As long as you're aware that there's people that, oh, I want to watch it, because say you tell your family members like, oh, I did a podcast, oh, I want to watch it. You're like, oh,
bro, I already got the text from my mom. They're like, so where can I watch it? I was like,
Okay.
it's not out yet.
Hold on, yeah.
Authenticity is
keeping
key,
it,
bro.
Nah, for real.
Authenticity is key.
I'm saying it right now. This is gonna be the biggest episode.
That part.
No, it won't.
Yeah.
So, okay, bet. All right, bet. I'm gonna take your word for it. And do you have any English is my second language. So sometimes I have to you saw? Come on, man. English is my second language, so sometimes I have to pause and think about what word I'm trying to translate. What is it called? How do you say when you want to do a deal, but you don't have anything to pay, so you leave like something of value? Like, hey, let's do a deal, and as a guarantee, I'm gonna leave you that interface. What's that word?
Almost like a compromise in a way.
Yes.
Like
I think there's a word for it.
there
is a word.
There is.
Like a guarantee, the point is that I'm gonna hold you accountable. Come on, man. I really do this, man. I'm gonna hold you accountable for that. I hope it gets the most views, and we need a message for that. We need value in the podcast, and we need something to spread around. So I do music. I do photography, videography, and now I have a podcast. I'm trying to be a musician full time. That's my goal. The podcast is not to promote the music. I don't want it to be connected, but I know about music, so I want to talk about it. It's just a whole different project separately. Photography at the same time is like just something else, and videos too. It just so happens to be that for music, you need promotion. For promotion, you need videos. So my videography skills allow me to put a bridge there so I can put it out there. And photography for the album covers or something else. The podcast can be as promotion clips for my music, like whenever it's due. But I just started the podcast because I wanted to talk and I wanted to see what people are about. Because if you really think about it, apart from basketball, what else do I know about you?
Honestly,
You know
nothing.
what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So now I want to have the chance to be like, okay, Eddie, what's up about you? Like, what are you actually about? Vinny, I know you commented a couple times on my Instagram, but I don't know who you are. And you're a business mind. And this is really helpful to me because music is a business and a lot of people don't want to take it that way.
Yeah, bro.
Like, oh, yeah, it's a business. Oh, yeah, I want to sing. I want to do this. Yeah, but, bro, you need to put it out there. It's not about, oh, let me put an album out and I'm going to get signed tomorrow. It's not like that.
Hell no.
Michael. It's like, I'm trying to know more about business. So when he told me that you were about that, I'm like, this could somehow connect. Because you're about NFL and like promotions and connections and network.
Definitely.
What does that have to do with music?
It has to
I'm sure we can have a break here.
bro.
So what do you think about that? What do you think about promotion, how the music stuff is doing right now? Because you definitely know artists and you definitely know and probably are a creative mind. So what do you think about that?
Bro, I think you hit it on the head with it all, bro. And like a lot of things I've been talking about with a lot of my people is really that all these things translate. And, you know, for me, it just happened to be sports. And no matter what it is, if you're able to click off or check off some of these core boxes, it translates to different fields. So whether it's marketing, whether it's performing, whether it's getting on stage, whether it's social media, all these things, it's the same exact blueprint, and it's just translating them over to each other. And I commend you for that, bro, because you're wearing all these different hats as well. But it also got to be a time where you understand that, okay, this is a hat that somebody else wears and they do it better than me. Let me step back and let them do their job. And that's why I have Hermes, and that's why we partnered as well, because I'll wear 100 hats as well. So why not let somebody who specializes in the content take part of that aspect and let him develop his brand and put himself in position, but also work together and be a team and collab over being competition, bro. And that's a key piece that a lot of people don't understand.
Come on. Back to back.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like collaboration over competition, bro. Like it's key because a lot of people and going back to the Atlanta music scene, like specifically, all those people, they're working together, they're collabing, they're building. There's different zones in Atlanta. There's all these different places. But look at Massachusetts. Like look at New England as a whole. Providence, Mass, Connecticut. Like shit. Even if you want to squeeze in New York, like we all on the East Coast. Let's extend it. Let's really talk business. Like when you talk numbers and demographics and trying to hit target audiences, like find people that's building a movement, create yourself a movement and value where you're able to apply yourself into these rooms, but stick around other people that's applying value as well, and then you become unstoppable, bro. And that's what I've been doing. And that's how I was able to reach everything I wanted to do at such a high level, but really take a step back and say, wow, now I can educate myself in the school system.
And other people.
Exactly. I can get myself educated through the school system, even though I already took the past 4 years to learn the business side, learn myself, and be able to articulate myself, get what I want to get doing. Like, it's different, bro, but it's a different hunger. It's a different hunger because it comes from something getting taken away when I think I had it. So to be able to develop so long and be able to work on my skill set and work on things that nobody can take away from me, like I'm bulletproof. Like I'm running through any single wall, and I know that wholeheartedly, bro. Because of the fact that
I don't want that dog.
Bro, the pure fact that I'm able to be standing in this room and be able to meet people like you, like that shit inspires me to keep going. I'm sorry for swearing, but like it gets me excited because I know how hard it was for me. So I want to be able to let everybody else know, like, yo, it's not going to be easier and you can't expect it to. But when you have all these different tools and these tool sets, you got to be able to use it. And there's not a lot of people that have all these different tools on their tool belt. And I commend you for being able to have those things and being able to really be putting on and being able to merge all those fields, because that's really tough. And that's what took me so long on my journey, being able to understand what I was trying to do and merge the football stuff and being able to be a CEO and be able to be a student athlete as well, and just being able to be a human, bro, and being able to maintain my mental health and my focus and being able to want to give back and really just be myself and be a person, bro.
So if you're in my position, what the hell would you say? Like after that, you'd be like, well, I appreciate you for the compliment. Facts. I try my best. I mean, it's just, you got to do what you got to do. Right. The first episode with Hermes, it was titled, You Don't Want It Bad Enough. If I want to be a musician and you asked me what did I do yesterday, 3 months ago, I would have been like, I got out of work. I work 6 to 2:30. I got out of work. I went to my girlfriend's house at 7. So in the meantime, I probably played Fortnite. I was trying to hoop or something. And then I went to my girlfriend's house and came back. All right, so what'd you do today? Oh, today I worked, and then I actually worked on my second job after that. Then I finished a show, and then I went home. Okay, so what is it that you want to be again? I mean, a musician. Something's not adding up. If I want to be a musician, I need to act like it. What am I doing about it? Do I want
Yeah.
it bad enough? So if I want to be a musician, I need to drop consistently. I heard one thing, like there's artists out there that want to drop once every 3 months and all that. And I'm like, okay, why? And I know the answer. It's like, oh, because like you don't want to overwhelm the listener. What listener? You're not known yet. I know for sure I'm not known yet. I had one song that went big, and I had a couple thousand monthly listeners. Now I'm down to 500. If I was known, I wouldn't have gone down. It would just been up, which is cool. It's things that you learn. You gather data, and now you know what to do, and now you know what not to do as well.
Yep.
But here's the thing. What listener are you gonna? Hold on, the camera turned off. This thing is still on though, so we can keep talking. What listener are you gonna feed if you don't have listeners yet? So I feel like the goal is to like gather those people. So and business works a lot like really good for that. And trying to get the cat. I'm trying to die. It's not gonna jump, right? So yeah, it's just business connects with that a lot, and it's not what people should be doing. I like, in my opinion, if okay, I'm gonna drop a song Friday and then one another Friday, or once every 2 weeks, and then you promote it in the meantime. But they drop a song today, go listen to my song on my stories, and then leave the topic and leave social media. How are you gonna be found? You know what I mean?
A lot of people think that, I don't know, bro. I don't know if it's the instant gratification. I don't know if it's that they don't understand how to build a relationship with their consumer, because this is business at the end of the day when it comes to music or whatever it is. But like, we're in the world of relationship marketing. Like, shit, I'm in school, like that's what I'm learning about. But being able to have an authentic relationship and be able to build that support system in the community of people that want to look up to you and be able to be there when you're in the spotlight and when you're in the dark, like that's invaluable. Like, and you know, I talk with my athletes a lot that you guys need to understand that you guys are leaving this legacy, and we're doing this to impact people and not for an income. And there's a lot of people around, especially in this athlete world and business and in this new creator economy, people are doing things for money. And, you know, people think that, okay, I'm going to just post this up here and that's going to create this possible campaign or money that's going to generate. But no, you need to have that support system of people that want to support you. But how do you do that? And that's really going back to what I said earlier before the podcast, bro, is reach one, each one, and teach one. And really just finding every single person and really guiding them and helping them out, no matter what that really takes, because that connection is invaluable, bro.
Bro, I told you he's well spoken.
He was very well. I do not know how to speak today. I do not speak like this, bro. But he is very well articulate. Come on, man. I really got it for
That part.
So yo.
Third time's a charm, I guess.
I know. It's just a lot to sink in. I don't know what to say.
I'm glad to be here, bro. I said I'm glad to be here, bro. Like this is why we do it, bro.
So although I may have brought, like, I got Vinny to come on this and stuff, but like I don't even really know Vinny. So like tell us.
Y'all talk. I'll just be here.
Tell us your backstory. Tell us like where, like you said where you came from, but like. You're telling me before that you're from California. You moved to California and stuff like that.
So I've been back since June, and you know, I decided to take on entrepreneurship, and I decided to leave Massachusetts, and I took a trip and really a risk on myself, bro, to move to Miami, and I decided that if I can make it here, I can make it anywhere. And I wanted to see some palm trees, and I wanted to be around people. I wanted to be around some people that I could surround myself. And, you know, I was a sponge for so long, bro. Surrounded myself with people I wanted to be like, people that were having the conversations that I wanted to have, people that were making, you know, substantial amount of money. And, you know, I was just a sponge. And, you know, I had the opportunity to be able to go over to California, build my brand over there sometime, and just continue getting involved with athletes and different type of people, and just really keep networking, bro, and be able to build a foundation, but also really feed my soul. And I came back over here to continue building my brand, go to school, but really create my impact and leave my legacy, you know?
Valid. And you say California, what part? Because I moved out to my uncle after I originally went to school. I was playing soccer, dropped out, didn't think college was for me. And then I moved to California myself. I was living with my uncle right next to San Diego, a little place called Carlsbad.
Facts.
And then about after 6 months, I couldn't really find a job. I was like, all right, it's time to go back home. Came back home, got a job, told myself I got to get back in school. And, yeah, now we're back at Necco Knights, which I didn't even know you went to Necco.
I did 2 years.
But yeah, about to play soccer my first semester there.
God.
So we just had our spring tournament.
Okay,
How was it?
that?
It was good. We played Plym State and NHTI. We beat NHTI 5-0, and we tied Plym State 3-3. But it was a new experience. You know, I've only practiced with the team once, so obviously didn't get as much playing time because I don't really know anyone. But that's gonna come with time over the summer. I'll work out with them, and
Playtime because you didn't know anyone.
I only practiced once with them. So even the main coach wasn't there. I think it was the assistant coach, and I haven't even met him before. So he didn't really know much about me. The only coach I had talked to was the head coach.
Oh, I see. Okay, I was like, oh, so you play based on who you know?
Nah, so it was based on it was pretty much familiarity. He was familiar with other guys.
Oh, he saw you
he's
trusted them more.
he's not just gonna throw me in there, not knowing who I am.
Okay, so I didn't know you play soccer though.
Yeah,
Neither.
I started soccer honestly.
You have no idea about who this kid is.
When I was kind of older. I started probably when I was 13. I lived up in northern New Hampshire. I played literally in church league. Like I played with my church. It was co-ed. Never really played with anyone good. Then I came down here and I started to get in more training sessions. Started playing Seacoast, and then I played for Seacoast through most of high school. And then I played high school, obviously. And then I was like, you know what? I'm going to college and see if I could play.
So how'd you know you can play basketball?
How do I know I could play?
Well,
Bro, I can play any sport.
by can I mean like
I think that
try.
I think if I played the average player in any sport, I'll beat them.
What about esports?
All right, just because you didn't get off the game. Bro.
Listen, man.
You're not the
I didn't
average
have
player.
I didn't have a life. Bro, nah. So, I don't know. It's just about basketball, bro. Like, I used to play baseball, and I transitioned. I mean, I'm playing basketball now a little bit, but I'm not. It's a game sense. I've never played it like that. And you play soccer mainly, and then, let me pick up a basketball and not miss a three. Like, what is that about?
All right, definitely not missing a lot of threes.
Come on, bro.
But I don't know. I just feel like I grew up around sports. All my friends, all we do is play sports. Like, growing up, yeah, sure, I played a lot of video games, but I was definitely more outdoors. Like,
Yeah.
I would always play. Like, I always would play football, basketball, soccer. Like, literally any sport. Like, even hockey in the winter, I'll skate all winter long. I love skiing. But like my big sport growing up was motocross. I have 2 dirt bikes downstairs.
Did you ever play Motocross Madness?
Motocross Madness on the phone?
No, on the computer.
Nah.
Okay. Only black people. All right.
But anyways, yeah, that was my main sport growing up. Like that was my life. Every weekend, motocross. Soccer was a secondary sport to me. Yeah.
Oh,
so you'd be like doing like wheelies and stuff?
Yeah, like so that's what I would do. I would travel the country, Virginia, like everywhere, Florida, the Carolinas. I would just race every weekend, and so I raced since I was 3 years old. When I was younger.
You are a racist.
That is not true. Anyways,
it's a joke. Okay.
When I was like 2, I looked at my mom and I was like, "Mom, like I want to get a dirt bike." She was like, "Don't even know how to ride a bicycle." And I was like, "Yo, Dad, get me the wrench." She brought me over the wrench. I took off my training wheels. I took off on my bike, and that was the end of the story. You know,
or the beginning of it.
The beginning of it, yeah.
I still got it.
She never like supported me as much because she was a nurse. You know, she always thought it was dangerous when I hurt myself. Yeah, but yeah, I raced for 16 years.
Damn.
And honestly, like, there's Loretta Lynn's. Like, I tried for Loretta Lynn's. It's amateur nationals. Only 40 kids make it, stuff like that. But it's just it's an expensive sport, so you gotta have the time. And like a lot of kids who become professional, like there's a lot of professionals right now on the professional circuit. I've raced against them all, but it's time. And at high school, you can't go to high school. It's called the on-track school. It's basically like remote school, but all you do is ride dirt bikes, and then you do a school for a couple hours.
hell's this nigga on? Yo, so
I
that's the
don't know where
core
he
we were
came-
talking about.
Where he come
There
from
you
with
go.
this.
Now
Like,
we know who he is.
like,
You feel me?
okay.
To me, soccer, and then I also raced for 16 years of my life.
So is racing your original passion? Is that where all the athletic background to the basketball and the soccer and all that comes
Competitiveness?
from?
No, 100%, bro. In any aspect of my life, I hate losing. Like, I'll be pissed if you're my
Okay.
friend when you're on the court and we're on different teams. You're
We're
not
not
my
friends
friend.
no more.
No,
Yeah.
we're not
Okay
friends no
then.
more.
Yeah.
Okay
But
then.
as soon as it's over,
Talk
like
that talk.
we can be getting in fights in the court and everything. Like, I don't even care.
That's crazy. I can't believe it.
Chatting, but at the end of the day, like once it's over, we best friends again. We boys.
My boy really got that dog
Hold on,
mentality.
hold on.
Okay.
He dropped the bar low key. Damn. So if we're in the court, we're not friends no more. Okay. So is it for every aspect of your life like that? So what happens if you get into one thing and then you're not as good as you would like to be?
Well, I'm gonna be the best version of myself no matter what.
Of yourself.
Yeah.
What about skill wise? Like on the activity
Even if
you're
I'm
doing?
not as skilled, as talented as someone else, I'll find a different way to improve to make myself be able to
If you
catch up.
want though, right?
Oh, 100%.
So because
But
you're
I'm
not
not gonna go into something I don't
Right.
want to be good at.
So when you say, oh, so imagine we're playing baseball and you're not better than everybody else. Would you just say that it's because you don't want to?
Nah,
No. I mean, yeah, because you don't want to be. So, because if you don't
For
want to be good at
baseball?
baseball, so you're not gonna practice.
baseball for me was never like a fun sport to watch.
Yeah, people
play.
say that all the time.
Like,
Where are you from?
I'm from Lawrence,
What?
but my family's Puerto Rican. Yeah.
We baseball
So
kids.
what do you think? What do you think about baseball?
I just don't get how y'all think it's boring. I know it's
No, no,
subjective,
no,
but that's
like-
crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, bro, you're picking daisies in the outfield. Like when I'm watching it, it's watching paint dry. Like it's just
That's if you in right field, bro. Like that's how I felt until I had to get involved and I turned into a catcher and then I was really like that.
I was
Nah,
a shortstop, bro. You were-
pitcher. Like yeah, 100%. But I don't know. Like for me, baseball is definitely like least entertaining sport.
Guess what for us is?
Baseball.
What's your least favorite sport? Like
Oh, it's probably
entertaining.
Probably
Like
low key
what?
hockey for y'all.
No,
That's
them boys,
racist.
They be fighting each other.
Bro, you see that
Bro,
Matt Rempe on the Rangers? I don't know if you watch hockey at all.
You saw the last
Oh.
play when? Oh my god! I can't believe he caught
he's
that.
Tall dude, tall dude, bro. All he does, he goes on the ice and just fights. Just
Damn.
gets it going.
Damn.
So basically, in basketball terms, is Draymond Green.
Oh, 100%.
Okay, he just goes there and fight people.
But he on another level than Draymond.
Wait. So what's your least like entertaining sport to watch?
What are we
Yeah.
classifying as sports though? This is a fine line. Like you gonna classify tennis? Cause I know it's a sport. No.
Okay,
no
main
offense to
sports.
tennis.
Hey, tennis be getting active too.
For sure.
It does.
And,
For
and
sure.
watch out with people on the pickleball court. You know what's going on.
Yo,
on
I
that?
low key. Yo, you gotta
Hey,
speaking
shout
of
out
which, you
my
gotta
boy
get in
Tommy.
pickleball.
I'm already in pickleball.
All
Shout out my
right,
boy
right.
Tommy Peakley's. You already
Soccer.
know what it is.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, facts. I ain't gonna lie, soccer. is-
Really?
Thank you. That's what I was trying to get to. It's like, dog,
I ain't want to really put it out there, but like,
because you play soccer.
I'm trying to like weave, but no, that's the.
I'm
only
so
one.
sorry. I
Yeah,
just
but-
don't.
All right, but like, what about what's the big? It's the biggest sport in the world.
Yes, and you guys are the most healthy. I
Sure.
give you that.
Cool, but like,
Nah,
All right, but like World Cup comes around, you're not watching.
we are just to ride it.
that
Basically, I'm
Really?
sorry I
So
said it
you're
like
just,
that.
You're just
Yes,
you're just for the wave.
I really am. And when Messi's around,
All right.
it's literally, but that's just, it's subjective. I'm glad you like it. I love baseball. I'm going to give you one thing, though. The fact that their season is as long as a year is crazy to me. How do you play that long?
That's why there's
There's
so much
so-
money in that sport, bro.
They just, like, they're probably playing right now, and then it ends, what is it, April right now? It ends in February next year. I don't
And they
get
got
it.
summer ball and everything.
I only watched the classical, what's it
El
called?
Clásico.
Yeah. No, bro. Yes, but in English. El Clásico Mundial, the World Classic of baseball.
Yeah, the
the
World
World
Series.
Cup of
The World
baseball.
Series.
Yes, the World Series. Every 4 years, dog. And ever since David Ortiz retired.
So is the Red Sox your favorite team?
What's your bait here?
No, I'm
What are you
just
saying?
wondering.
Yes, it is.
All
Not
right.
the Yankees.
No, obviously. What is your Red Sox your favorite team?
Yeah.
I actually have a friend that plays for the Yankees. He started playing for the Dodgers. I'm going to tell you the story. I used to compete in Fortnite.
Okay.
I used to like he was on soccer or in motocross.
Okay.
I used to be in Fortnite.
Locked
He's
in.
washed.
Yes, I'm definitely washed. But because we had to lock in. But I used to play Fortnite competing, and I used to make some money on the side while I used to work at Market Basket or while I wasn't working yet. I started when I was in DR. I moved here when I was 15, by the way. So when I moved here, like PlayStation and then the PC, I just started competing on Fortnite. I made some money, and cool. The thing is that on my last year, let's put it as a sport. It's not, but on my last year before retirement, in the sport terms, we got signed to a team that was owned by a baseball player. Therefore, there was money involved because he would pay the players that were good and take them out of DR kind of in a way.
Yep.
Because the team was based on Dominican Republic, and then there were some players that were outside of the country that were still representing the team. I met him, and I started being like part of the managing team of the team. So I started like being okay, like these players are not good enough to be in it. This player has to practice more. Because I've always been competitive as well, but I don't know why. I just love the managing part of it. They're like making sure everything's fine, because I hate to be the guy that is like an anchor to somebody else. Therefore, I expect if we're working like on a team, on a job, place, or in anything, I expect you to like,
That's what
please do your
leadership
job so I don't have to do it.
Yeah.
No, 100%.
Like, if we're working like in a factory and you not doing the job affects me, I'm gonna be on your ass. And you can say that I kiss ass. Yes, I do, bro. Like, oh, you're just like the pet, like of the boss. I'm doing my job and you're not. Like, please do stuff right. So that in Fortnite, it was like, okay, I need people to practice, like Kobe type of mentality. Like, I need people to practice as much as me. Otherwise, you're not doing it with me next
Y'all
season.
finish?
I'm
I
not.
don't think so.
No,
Okay,
I'm not
then.
passing you the ball because you're not practicing as hard. The thing is that I just became part of the managing team. He bought me like a bunch of like keyboards and mouses to just compete. And then everybody stopped playing. We just grew up. Like, at one point, you're just like, I don't want to spend 8 hours just logged in here. Like, this is cool, but plus, if I was making millions, I would not have stopped. But it was just like some money on the side. Like, it was nothing crazy. I was just good at the game. He is a baseball player, and he was in the Dodgers when he bought our team. And I stayed connected to him because it was unfortunate how he invested money in the company, and then everybody stopped playing, so it went down.
Yeah.
But I stayed in contact with him, and then every year that he comes and plays against the Red Sox, we just go to a VIP session because he just gives me the tickets that he wants.
Yeah.
With my
That's sick.
family, I brought Bella as our first date in 2022, and now he's in the Yankees.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
bro.
So I'm definitely
So
going.
what are you wearing
Just
when you
connections. I have no idea.
go?
I said
you gotta wear Yankees. As much as it might
nah,
hurt.
because he's never gonna see me. He's never gonna see me. I don't know what to do. It's like Red Sox is my team, and I don't want to wear a Yankees shirt in Boston downtown.
You low key gonna get
Nah,
jumped.
you gotta-
Go on.
Like, psh, come on, bro.
So I have a question. Y'all think Celtics gonna pull through?
I do think so. They're killing it right now. That's just me. I don't know a lot. Come on.
I think they're gonna do it.
You think so?
I think they're gonna be able to make it happen.
Yo, they're like, what is it, 64? How many times did I lose?
13 or 14, I think. Something
I
like
think
that.
it was, yeah. I've never seen that before.
I don't know. They play tonight.
People are saying that it's boring now because Stephen Curry is not in the league no more. Not
Curry's-
playing.
Yeah. I mean, there's plenty of explosive
It's me
players.
with Messi. It's like I'm not watching it unless Messi's there.
Yeah, I guess. But I feel like that's also just probably the Warriors fans saying that.
That's true. That's true. Oh my! I actually didn't even think about it. Like, yeah, you're probably not gonna watch it because your team is not in there. Makes sense. Do you bet?
Too much. Not anymore.
Okay,
I've
talk to me about that because that's a topic that I
retired.
needed to get out of you. Because you told me you had a lot to talk about, and I know he had a lot to talk about. So I don't know about you, man. You bet.
Yes, I did
We
gamble
need
a
them
lot.
picks. Like,
No, you don't
what's
want my.
up?
You
I don't
want my
bet.
Picks.
I'm out.
You
of
do
it.
not want my
Never
picks.
mind. Never mind.
Yeah, so gambling. Bro, I probably started when I was 15. There's an app called Fliff.
Damn.
They don't check your IDs. It's only to cash out. So, and you know, I was never winning, so I was always losing, so I never had to cash out. Yeah, I probably lost, like, no lie, probably like $20,000 gambling. Bro, I have, this is nothing I'm proud of, but I have 2 credit cards that are maxed out, all from gambling.
I like the vulnerability.
Nah, and 100%. Like, see, but I think that helps make me who I am today because I understand my mistakes, and now I can look back on that and be like, why would you ever do that? Like, that is the dumbest thing you've ever done. And so, like, now it will help me to, like, know, like, if I get caught in something like that, like, bro,
You know
stop.
how to get out, and you know how to not start in the first place. That's good. And I like
What
your
not to do.
yeah.
Pick the wrong team. I'll pick the wrong team.
That part.
But yeah,
There's
gambling.
also people that gamble and don't miss.
Bro, I think no,
That's
Everyone,
crazy.
no, everyone misses. They just don't show you the misses. That's the biggest thing.
Okay,
And
then
all those
they show me a lot of wins. Then
all those people that are like
I'm talking about Zach.
yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Tell Zach to show you the losses. You think Zach's gonna be happy and post on his private?
I understand that.
If he loses, no.
But he's
bro.
posting a lot of wins. It's like, yo, how much? I want to
Bro,
ask
he's
him, I was like,
also-
how much money are you?
You also got to think is that Zach's probably, if he's winning that much, he's an avid gambler. He's probably betting 10 times more than he's showing.
That shit's all compound interest.
That's
But you
crazy.
do know you can write off gambling, just so you know. So if you ever gamble, keep tracks of your wins and losses, and you can write it off.
It's your job to gamble, basically.
Basically.
Out of taxi, man. The thing I'm not, God, can't believe it. So what's the addicting part of it though?
I think it's a thrill. You're watching the game. You're like, oh my god, I need one more three. I need one more three. Like, and honestly, like
I need one more
the
three.
only time I would gamble is if I'm live and like actually at the event. Because it makes it more exciting. It gives you the thrill. So
It's like you're in
watching
power
it.
of it. You're like sitting there
Yeah.
and like, yeah, make that three. Yeah, you're gonna
But
give
when
me
he
so much
doesn't
money.
make that three, you're like, you shitty player. Like you just you get mad. But I mean,
Damn.
gambling, it's crazy how big it is, and like it's all over your feed nowadays. It's like
Yes,
they push it
it's
heavy.
it's promoted now.
And like honestly, like it's probably ran in through the NBA and all this other stuff.
DraftKings is sponsoring WWE matches, boxing matches that Ryan Garcia just won.
WWE's already rigged as it is.
I mean, like sponsored by them.
Yeah.
Like now it's part of the brand.
No,
It's
exactly.
part of the culture at this point.
Speaking of Ryan Garcia, do you believe that he actually faked it all? His whole act?
How do I answer this?
I didn't see it leading up to it.
I'm not interested enough in the topic to be able to indulge in it.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
No, I feel you 100%.
Like, I mean, I know his allegations and the things that he's been saying, but that's it. That's all I know. I just know the feed. I don't know the context. So I don't want to like see him ignorant
No, yeah.
by speaking on it. I think it's wild though.
Mm-hmm.
If none of that is real, and that was all a promotional act, he's a genius for that. Do you know how much? Yo, he bet $2 million on himself.
And he won mad bread.
That's wild.
And he made up for the 1.5 that he lost to Haney for going overweight.
You know Dylan Dennis, the guy was fighting with Logan Paul.
Yeah.
How he was talking trash about his wife.
Yeah.
I think that was one of the best promotional ways I've ever
Bro,
seen a fight get.
They're getting smart.
Wow, these people don't miss. He missed every single punch though.
But with Ryan, bro, he was saying that I was watching. He did a podcast actually. I forget what it was, but he was talking about it. He was like, "Yeah, at first I told myself I was gonna do it. I had it all planned out, ran out, and then like I was thinking about it. I was like, I'm fully committed to this." And he was talking about how like he would act like that way around everyone, so no one knew that it was actually a facade, and he would just run with it.
Oh, he was just putting a facade?
Yeah, it's all fake. His whole act is fake. The
See
only
what I'm
thing,
talking about? People just,
like, did you see the podcast with what's her name, Bobby? You know who Bobby is?
No.
Bobby did a podcast with Ryan.
Yeah,
I
And he was
remember
going
that.
crazy.
Yeah, Bobby Altoff, the girl that just popped out of nowhere. Now
With
she
Drake,
got shut.
doing the interviews with Drake.
Yes, you definitely seen her face, but you definitely.
everyone. Blonde girl, skinny, white.
No.
Nah, you definitely know her.
She acts like she doesn't care about anything.
Yeah, she talks like this, like, oh, okay. Really?
Nah. No, I don't remember, but
I
Possibly.
feel you. It's just media stuff. You probably not into.
What time you go?
like 3:40. Got another hour almost. I mean 4:40.
Word. Yo, what kind of charger do you use?
Charger?
You can hit me with the juice.
Yeah.
Hey, that's USB-C.
Yo, Welch's, sponsor us. Sponsor my man, Market Basket.
part.
Anyone?
That part.
You have a USB-C cable?
USB-C?
Yeah.
Bro, yes.
Hold on.
I got like 4 of them. You know, my JBLs use them. JBLs, PS5.
Okay, we're cutting right here. Boom.
Do you want me bringing the charger out here?
Let me see what cable. Yes, an USB-C cable.
The mic's on, so no, this is smooth. At first, I was like a little.
You like it? How's it going?
Little timid.
No, this shit's a vibe.
How you feeling, Vinny?
I'm fucking with it, bro. Like I was saying, bro, like you hit some crazy ass thing that I've been thinking about. Just Yeah, how you were just talking about all the different things with content, promotion, marketing, like all that stuff. Because I work with a publicist as well. And let me see. I'm trying to find. I was just talking to her the other day. I just wrote down all this stuff. Let me see. She like broke down business and all her stuff into 4 events: marketing, advertising, public relationships, and events. It's only 4.
That's crazy.
Those 4, and she was like, "Yo, you can do all 4. You already do all 4."
Me?
Not all of us. Like you feel like that's what I'm saying. Like that's in our blood. We gotta already be able to do it, and we're already doing it. But that's taken from her expertise, and she's been doing it for the past 20 years.
So we good now?
So going back, this episode is sponsored by DraftKings. Can I get sued for that?
Well,
Welch's.
I think I can.
For what?
It's a joke. For saying that I'm sponsored by somebody that I'm actually not. So, what are we gonna talk about now? What do you guys got?
No, I
Sunny
want
outside?
to ask you guys like.
Ask me whatever you want. I'm so down
hobbies,
for this.
Like hobbies outside of music for you, and then like just hobbies for you in general. Like I know football, stuff like that, but like what else? You said poetry earlier.
Yeah, bro, just becoming the best version of myself, bro.
Speak on it,
bro. That's all I got time for, bro. Like, if you're not trying to elevate yourself as well, I can't spend time around with you. You know, like,
God.
I got too much. I got too much emotion. It's
Now
too
we're gonna
much
talk.
going. Like,
Now we're gonna talk.
my foot's on the pedal right now. I'm going 90 miles per hour. Tomorrow I'm going 91. Day after that I'm going 93. But that's it. Like I'm just focused on taking it up another level every single day, bro.
Nah, see that's the thing. That, like I when I've really started talking to Vinny and like when I saw him at the Dunkin's commercial, bro, instantly like everyone that was big and stuff like that, bro, instantly over talking to them, like instantly like very professional, like holding conversations, explaining what he's about, stuff like that. And like, bro, I saw that and I was like, damn, bro, like
I gotta lock in with him.
Yeah, literally.
That's the type of people you're drawn to. That's exactly why I became friends with Hermes. God, this is so good, bro. I like where we're going because you saw that in him and you're like, wow, yeah, no, I need to be around this energy, not about this foolies.
Nah, for
Phonies,
real.
right? Bro, I don't want to be around nobody that's not locked in.
And
for
see
real.
that's the thing, like you know Cam.
Yes.
That I love about Cam. Like Cam is just out
Oh, we're
there.
talking now. Hold on.
Cam is just out there, bro. He's doing him, like, bro. He's
And then
been
you see him
locked
playing
in-
ball,
locked
he's
in since
dumbass.
8th grade. Yeah, and
I know.
he'll give you buckets. I need to get
I was mind blown. I don't want to change topics, but I was mind blown. I am not writing, but listen to me, bro. The first time I saw this homie play, we were playing, and then I think I was telling B, because B's cocky as hell. He won't tell you that Cam is better than him. B and I was telling my girlfriend, I was like, it's like the ball belongs in his hands. My guy can't handle for my life, and he just.
Okay then.
I was like, yo. But then in the business side of it, he's also a genius on that. So it's like,
Hey.
the last thing he needs is to play guitar, and it's over.
He never playing guitar.
I know.
Never playing guitar.
He needed a nerve. But yeah, like you were saying, people like Cam.
Yeah, like he drives me. Like I'll be working for him a lot. I'm not gonna lie, especially as of lately. And yeah,
where it
bro,
is.
like just seeing him like grinding, hustling, like doing everything just to grow his company. Like, bro, he started in 8th grade with one pair of Jordans, bro, and like to see how far he's come since then, it's just like it's crazy. He bought his own Tesla like cash when he was 16. Like, bro's he's just constantly hustling and always making things happen. But like at the same time, he's so humble. He won't say anything. Like he'll say he's broke. Like all this
He won't
stuff.
say he's broke.
like,
And
that's
it's
his
crazy
go-to.
to
He's like-
see him.
He always be going like, bro, I don't have no money. I'm in debt right now. Like, it's like-
Yeah, you saw time. Come on, bro. He's actually not, right?
in debt.
I don't
Bro,
mean to pocket watch,
but see, like, yeah, I don't mean to pocket watch, but like, see that the thing for him for debt in his type of debt, it's not
I
real
think it's
debt.
a different type of tax bracket.
It's sneakers debt. It's not real debt because he's gonna sell those shoes and he's gonna pay it back.
Oh, it's like an
anyways.
investment. then.
Exactly.
You shut up, bro. That's crazy. So,
Gotta
is that
invest in
it?
yourself.
Huh?
So you gotta invest in yourself.
Just gotta invest.
bro.
Oh no, I'm in debt.
Nobody
Spent
else
a
gonna
couple
invest in
thousand
you
on
for
this.
you.
Facts.
Oh my god, bro. let me talk about Hermes because you did ask about that earlier. I like what you said though. It's crazy because I was thinking the same thing about Cam. That's why I wanted to have him on the podcast.
I know.
And now knowing Vinny,
I'm trying to get him on, bro.
he's just waiting for this episode to drop.
Well, no. See, the thing is,
Bro, this Cam is pissing me off.
He doesn't really want to talk about his business as much.
Because he's humble.
That's why I'm not trying to talk about it as much. But like at the same time, you know, I gotta talk about it a little. Just let him know.
The mic is not hearing me. It's not the battery anymore. Why am I having so many problems? And we're still making it through.
Bro,
Facts, that part.
nah, you should actually struggling right now.
I know. This never happens.
It's alright.
Too much greatness, man.
Nah, for real.
It's overheating.
You on like a? I don't got a fan for you. I was gonna say put a fan
No,
on
it's
it.
not. It's not even the camera. I don't know why it's not reading. But hey, we just gotta.
We work through it. You know, you do editing, so
Exactly. It don't matter. But I can't edit in footage that we don't have. So it's just people are gonna probably watch this on their headphones anyways.
no, yeah.
It's 1 hour and 30 minutes.
What
or
I
something.
be doing is I be putting it on the car on the radio. I'm driving
Exactly.
somewhere and I just be
At work.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm not like really like tripping about it because I know me. I put it on at work and I just listen to it.
No, yeah.
There's some people that are gonna watch it, but realistically, it's only a handful of people that are really gonna watch the whole video through.
No, 100%.
Which is fine. I mean, a podcast is a podcast. But Hermes, you were asking me something earlier about him. What was it? How we met?
Yeah, how'd you meet him? Because that's one of the reasons why I was so intrigued when he told me that he was like, yo,
Isn't that a crazy connection?
that's what I'm saying, bro. He was like, yo, my boy, he's shooting a podcast. He was like, pull up. I was like, wait, I know exactly what podcast that
That's
is.
wild.
Because that episode I seen, you guys were just talking about surrounding yourself with greatness, bro.
Exactly.
And I was like, damn, like I'm surrounding myself with Hermes. Who's he surrounding himself with, bro? And now we in the same room, bro.
I can't believe the world is that small. That's how you know. But I remember I knew him as a photographer. We're talking last year at some point. And I remember because I come from photography beginnings. That's how you did ask that earlier. Like, what are our passions? Mine is music, but then aside of that, I love. This is gonna sound like, in general, but art, and I just love it. And my ways of doing it are videography, obviously music, but like apart from that, videography and photography. So because I started out as a photographer and I learned the skills on it, cool. Then I switched to videography 2 years ago, like a year ago, when I got my first video camera. And then I did that. I got into that. Then I met Hermes later that year. So we're talking 2023. Yeah, last year. And then I remember that he was just a photographer and he posted this picture of this car. And I was like, this picture is beautiful. And I just hearted the story, sent him a fire, cool, whatever. And then a couple of times, like after that, he uploaded more pictures, and I'm like, yo, he actually got it. Like his pictures are actually fire. And you know, I'm gonna tell you one thing, and you probably like relate to this. When it comes to surrounding yourself with greatness, you cannot surround yourself with something that's not greatness, because then it's gonna be like an anchor for you. So if I do photography and I'm trying to network, I need your advice on this. I'm a photographer. I know the level that I'm at, and it's not even biased. People have said it to me. That's how I know. This is an example, by the way. Should I? And then there's photographers saying, hey, I want to collab. Let's take pictures together. But their work doesn't really match yours.
Mm-hmm. Is it skill set or is it quality?
They're just not as good. They're just not there yet.
Okay,
They're just not there yet.
Okay then.
I was there, and and Hermes, if you pick up a camera today, Hermes wouldn't collaborate with you just because you ask him. He would teach you and try to mentor you and help you out, but collabing and making like a collab on Instagram, I'm working with this guy, because it's like you have this picture and then he got the greatest picture of all time. It's like, do you know what I mean?
Of course.
So when somebody asks me for a feature and they just started doing music,
it feels like you're taking away, and that's the thing.
I don't want to ruin my catalog. It's really important to me.
No,
you know what I mean?
all.
So Hermes had this picture, basically, just going back to the topic. And I was like, his pictures, my point with the whole thing was that there's people that know how to do their stuff right, bro, that they got it. Then there's other people that are just trying. And, there's certain things that are not for everybody, but with practice, you can really make it for you. Mm-hmm. So I guess the case is that people haven't put enough practice yet. The problem with those kind of people is that they really think that they're in a different level without putting the work in. And we know Hermes put the work, bro.
Yep.
He got it. So when I saw his pictures, I was like, he is on the same level that I'm trying to be around of. But I'm not a photographer anymore. I mean, I still got it, but it's not my field. I swiped up and I was like, I really admire your work. what lens did he use for this picture. My feed was full of pictures too, so he kind of knew that I was a photographer too. Then we linked up and we FaceTime. I was like, I have this project. I'm doing video. And he's like, that's crazy you say that because I actually been trying to get on video. So I tried to like kind of feed him my knowledge. I was like, here's what I know. He took that, duplicated it, bro. He just multiplied it. He was like, okay, good. He's so driven. He really got it. So I was inspired by his work ethic. And he was inspired by the way that I do my art. And with Hermes, it has been the most, I love it, bro. Because it's like, now if he ever, actually, after that, because he wanted to get into that like videography business, he needed a couple lenses. I went up to Boston and got him a lens. He paid for it, but I found him in Marketplace and I went to Boston and came back and brought it to him. Because when you see somebody with that drive, bro, you want to be around them. Yeah. I wanted to help this guy as much as I could. So he got that lens and he started on video. And the other day he called me. He was like, yo, how do you color grade this and how do you edit this? Like, what do you think? It's so humble too. He really takes that advice. I was like, yeah, do this and this and that. Next thing you know, he's dropping a short film and it's crazy. And I call him. I'm like, yo, you're actually tweaking. Like how it was over. He did not sleep. It's crazy. And I was like, bro.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
So if I surround myself with him, it's just people like that I'm trying to have around. So that's how we met. And then now we're working together on everything. Actually, I have to drop off 2 of his microphones. He had like wireless microphones that I was using for content. Because then I have to go to a concert at 6. And then he's going to pick it up at my house. But now I want him to work on my stuff. I want to work on his. Yeah, we're really a team now for
that's dope,
Time
bro.
at Hermes.
What concert are you going to?
Jacob Collier. He's a really well-known musician when it comes to the technical part of it. It's like artists, and then there's people that, like, you know, Charlie Puth has perfect pitch and all these like instruments. This guy is like, in my opinion, dog. He knows how to play everything. He is really obsessed with sounds. I love music. I have other things to talk about though, right? And I love what I do, and I love talking about it. All that guy knows is music. He spits out notes. He's like, oh yeah. I was like, oh, C major. Like, dog, you're weird. And he performs barefoot. He's a piece of nature. I think he was born from a tree. There's this weird guy that wears rainbows, but he's not gay. But he's just so passionate about what he does that is sickening. Sick. So I also like to go to concerts because it puts it in front of me. It's like, oh, he did it. And he's a normal person. You see, I went to see NF. Y'all know NF?
Yeah.
In concert. And I'm gonna put another example. I went to a concert the other day. It's the guy was Connor Price and Nick D. They're crazy independent artists. They're specialized in content. And I saw that he was right there. And Connor is shorter than me. So as a man, I was like, I can do the same thing, bro. I can do the same thing, so it kind of motivates you. It's like, oh, if I want to have my dream house one day, and then you see your dream house, you're like, I can get it. It's like tangible. So that's what I'm on. Well, you can ask anything you want about anything that I do, like the podcast or whatever, or music, or because I am interested in your journey. Yeah, bro. And you spoke a lot about that at the beginning of this podcast, which I'm really thankful for. Like, you really spread a lot of knowledge. And you about soccer and like your love for sports and competitiveness. It's like inspiring to know that there's people out there that still want stuff bad enough. It's like, oh, you want to do the business bad enough? Okay, what'd you do yesterday? Yep. Nothing for it. And it's like, dog, I don't want to be around you anymore. But then people like you Hermes, and people that really got it like that, it's like, oh my God.
Like, what I'm interested in is both of you guys transition into what you're doing. Like your case, photography to music. Yours,
soccer to motocross.
Exactly. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, mine was being an athlete, being an entrepreneur, and then now I'm merging them back together. But I was always such a strong leader as an athlete, such a strong leader as a person, such an open-minded entrepreneur. So that's the thing. I developed all these skills, and I knew what translates for me. So that's why I'm curious. I want to learn on you guys' journey. What did you guys do? How was that process for yourself?
Eddie, go first.
You want me to go first? Oh, the camera again. I don't even know. I feel like it's a bunch of different things because, like, my parents, they were never together, so they're never divorced. So I grew up in northern New Hampshire with my mom, and then I grew up in Salem with my dad. I was always a single child for most of my life. So it was mostly focused on me. But I feel like I grew up in like with my dad. We sometimes would move a lot and different stuff. But I feel like just the people around me, like who my parents brought me around, because I would go to work with my dad a lot and stuff like that. That really drove
Shaped,
me, and
yeah.
and like seeing him work hard. That like from ever since I was young, that gave me the passion to like and be great. And then like obviously my pops passed away, but it like even everything I do now, like I want to be great for him to show him like
It's like he's living a legacy for you.
yeah,
to continue
exactly.
path on.
Like I gotta continue doing it.
It's like you have a duty, right?
Yeah.
It's like you're like, oh, now I really can't give up.
Nah, for real.
Now it's not me no more. It's like, oh, okay.
So I got like that double drive now.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I'm,
That's a
I'm
bar.
working on
Okay.
overdrive.
Okay, that's it.
Tough, bro.
That's very inspiring.
Nah, for real. But then I also like my mom, like she's a nurse and she be working through it all. Like COVID and stuff was wicked hard for her, and then she's a single mom as well. And I got 2 younger sisters, so like I gotta be.
Oh, you have all motives.
Yeah,
to
I gotta
keep
be.
going.
I gotta be like I
You
gotta be a
have
role
to.
model for them, like
Yeah.
to show, be great for them. And then like
Oh shoot.
yeah, and then my mom, like she always be working hard, and so I've seen her work hard, and so like I gotta keep going for everyone around me.
I feel you because I got my work ethic from my mom too. But in contrast of you and I, if music doesn't work out, I can do the podcast or content creation. You have no choice. I can fall back, which is bad for me, nigga. You
That's the biggest thing.
you are
bro.
like a horse in a race with these 2 things on. It says, mom, this.
Bro, you can never settle,
You
bro.
can't
Once
stop.
once you get comfortable, that's when you lose it.
Okay, cool. I'm
That
not saying
boy's
uncomfortable, but
spitting.
I'm trying to point out the fact that you mentioned your dad, you mentioned your mom being a single mom and how hard she works. You have 2 little sisters. What else? Does your foot hurt?
Bro, Loki
Do you have one arm less? Because it's like, you know those backup stories and like, oh, I don't have arms, but I still made it to the NBA.
Yeah, like
you-
Hansel or whatever. his name is.
You got the drive.
For real.
Do you
I
have a license though?
don't have a license.
I see what you did.
You feel it because you got the drive, but like there's action behind it. But it's just crazy. Damn,
Facts.
Bro, I
you're scary.
I be trying to hustle in every way.
You're scary.
That's why I be working for
With
Cam,
Cam,
bro. Like
I
I work
think
at
about
Nike, but like I'm not gonna lie, I'm leaving Nike this Sunday's my last shift. But like
Damn. Why?
we had some
Okay. Do
we
you
had
have
some how do I put it?
complications?
Yeah, complications within our
Circumstances.
yeah. And one of them was like you're not supposed to resell, but I was reselling, bro. Like I'm trying to make money every way possible.
Hey, do your thing, man.
Yeah. So and then I'm working for Cam, who's a reseller himself. So then I'm like trying to hustle there.
Is that where you're gonna work now with Cam now?
Yeah, but I also might work at a golf course. I love golfing. Why not?
There you go.
Why not golf for free and get paid to do so?
Nice. Really be like that.
Strategic, bro.
Makes sense.
So anything I can make money in, I'm there.
So, is your passion or your goal in life is to be an entrepreneur, to do everything that it takes to make enough money to be financially stable? Because I haven't seen a point yet.
100.
I haven't seen like this is what I want to. Because I want to do music, and he's in the business of entrepreneurship when it comes to sports and all that.
No,
You just want to do everything.
no, 100%. I'll dabble in everything. But the thing is,
Yeah, what's
is
your-
I want to be great in everything too.
Damn.
And so, like failure, like is not an option. Like I gotta be good in it. And
You know, it's a
like,
possibility.
yeah, 100%. You can fail, and it's how you get back up and how you
It's a
keep
great
going.
thing, man. Because then you learn from it, and you know you won't fail again.
For real.
My dad taught me that dumb people learn from their mistakes, but smart people see others do it and not
Mm-hmm.
the same path again.
Yeah.
It's something I always stuck with me. You know how our dads talk to us and we don't listen when we're
No,
young and
100%,
naive, and then you grow up, bro. Every day I grow up, I'm like, damn, this nigga was right, and I hate it
Facts.
because it's like, but I have to,
Gotta respect it.
I have the balls to be like, yo, dad, I'm gonna tell you one thing, you were right again. And yeah, it's just crazy. That's wild. You just, all right, my bad.
No, you good. You good.
Fuck Hermes. I'm gonna go work for you. Damn. Damn. So what about you, bro? What started your passion, your drive? Because he told me everything I needed to know. You might as well just leave. Wow, he just said, "Hey,
What part?
Oh,
see,
he got-
bars, bro. It's like layers."
He said, "What part?"
When did you find your path? When did you know music?
Music.
When did you know entrepreneurship and business when it comes to sports was what you really wanted? I'm not. That's what you want to do, right?
Yeah.
When do we like? Oh my god! Because we all went to like dabbling, and then I like this one right here, and you kept going to that.
No,
And
but
you're
see
like,
the thing,
enhance.
just to cut you off real quick, the thing about him is like like you came back to school and you told yourself like, and you told me this the other day, like I gotta stay in school, like I gotta get through this, and like that was like, damn, like he's locked in, and that's just one aspect. So like, why did you come back? Why did you say come back to school? Because like you seemed like you were doing really good, you had things figured out. Why choose back to school?
Damn, y'all really putting the pressure on me, but pressure makes diamonds. That's why we here. So hey, like there was no path for me, bro. Like and when it came, it was July of 2021. Like I remember it all so vividly. Like I always had an entrepreneurial spirit that was sparked by just going to my the local bodega, local corner store, and learning that their donation was tax deductible. I was like, wow.
What?
I was like, wow. So you're telling
just
me
like my bonuses,
like somebody who looks like me in my community has an opportunity to level the playing field and really have an advantage in some sort of way by giving back. I'm interested, and they had a family there. I see the truck that they drove and looked like they were creating generational wealth for themselves, and I ended up working at that corner store. We had a cat named Bustelo. We ended up giving to them before we ended up leaving.
Is that tax deductible?
A lot of history there, bro. But like, I ended up going to Greater Lawrence after I fought and petitioned with my parents to have me go to Lawrence High, even though I ended up at Lawrence High. And when I was at Greater Lawrence, I ended up pursuing marketing and business, and I didn't know where I wanted to go with it. I wanted to help all the different friends I had in different shops, and I wanted to be the mastermind behind it. And then I transferred to Lawrence High after the gas explosions in Lawrence, and then I seen an opportunity in 2021 when I was just figuring it out, doing drop shipping, e-commerce.
So you went through everything.
I did it all.
That's how you know.
And I kept failing, and I was risking everything. I was investing every single penny back into myself, and I still am to this day. And right now it's all money in. Like my next move, my best move. Like that's how like I've been strategically placing myself to get where I'm trying to go. For this Sunday, I'll be shooting content with all my athletes, and One Mission Athletes is really gonna be on the map. And we already have a roster of athletes all over the world, and we ain't even publicly out yet.
Yeah, and then you expect me to say something after that. That's the crazy part about it. Like he's like, and then it's like, okay, you go. What the fuck? It's like Tory Lanez on his freestyle. Expect me to go after that?
You funny, bro.
I know you got like 20 or so minutes left. Like for both of you, like you both have such great drives, and
we got 10 minutes left.
10 minutes left. All right. So like,
come on.
What are like some of the upcoming maybe projects that you can maybe talk about a little, or like things that you want to do coming up, both of you? It doesn't matter who starts first.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Tell the people.
Okay.
So, the question was, what projects do I have coming up? What exciting
things you're working on, stuff like that.
Drop some gems for the people.
I'm working on keeping myself organized, but when it comes to what I feed out, just singles. I'm not dropping an album.
Okay.
I made publicity on my last album. That's the one that just took me to a whole different spot when it comes to mentally, because there was one song there with an artist called Rory that is sitting right now 800,000 streams. It just went crazy. And you know what that taught me? That if you are recognized, just for the fact that you are recognized, people will recognize you. And the more urban way of it, I appreciate it, Todd. And the more street way to say it, it's like people like to ride dick. If Kanye West says that my song is good, I don't know where there's people here like, oh my God, his song is actually good just because Kanye West said it. Okay, but my music's always been the same, but just because I got validation from an outsider, now you love it too. People just like to hop in the wave. So that's what created my mentality when it comes to content. It's like, I got to create a wave for people to hop on. Because, I drop music, cool. And I was one of those artists, okay, I'm just going to drop songs and albums and something will happen. But then I was like, this is a business, bro.
Yeah, bro.
So I got to create a way for people to hop on, because people weren't hopping on my wave when I didn't have one. I didn't have no motion. That's like a connection there, because, ocean. Yep. And it's like, now I'm like, oh, that makes sense. But now I'm in the lowest one, like that you could be, but that's a starting point, not an ending one.
Bro, slow motion better than no motion.
For sure. So people take this spot that you are as an artist to like, okay, now my monthly listeners are low, the views are low, but you're working on your skill set. You are just a couple mistakes away from making it. You know what I'm talking about? So it's like, it's just about the way that you see it. But that's just me. I just have singles coming up. And I'm just trying to work on my craft and make it better. And yeah, that's it.
And you just dropped one, correct?
Yeah, I dropped one last Friday. It's called "Take Me Back," and I love that single, and Tyler likes it too because it's so storytelling, and I like my rap performance there. And I'm dropping one tomorrow midnight.
All right.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
they're all scheduled. I just had to sit back and do the content.
Okay.
What about you, bro?
I'm waiting on this Dunkin' Donuts commercial. I just filmed to come out tomorrow. Everything this month with the brand is coming out May 1st. Stay tuned. But I just secured the vice president position at Northern Essex Community
Yes,
College. So, you know, I'm really ready to make an impact and really just start changing to help other people really just find their identity and really reach their goals, bro.
And see, that's another thing I like about Vinny. He's for the people, bro. He's not just all about money. He's out there to help people, and that's like when you see someone like that, it makes you want to help other people.
Exactly. It just drives you everywhere, bro. What can I say? I'm just thankful for you guys to be here.
I'm glad to be here, bro.
That's all for you. And I need what's the word? Recurrent
Recurring?
guest. Yeah, so we definitely need a part 2 for this. I feel like there was a lot of things left out.
Yeah.
Just for time purposes, you need to be somewhere, I need to be somewhere.
Yeah, we could.
This cameras are tweaking. This is tweaking too. I don't know what happened, but yeah, I'm definitely down for episode 2 in about a week or 2
Yeah,
from now.
yeah.
Like whenever we all link up again.
Hell yeah, I'm
Homie?
with it.
We about to be out of school, so
Oh yeah, summer.
doing something-
I got a
you
hoop
doing
so I can
summer
smoke
school.
you, bro.
Hey, I'm with it.
You're laughing because I suck, bro. But hey, thank you guys.
thank you.
Bro, I appreciate you.
It's a pleasure to meet you guys, and thank you for tuning in. I'll see y'all at some point this week because I have like mad podcasts locked in now.
Really? People,
It's just
on the up.
normal guys now. It's not even need to be normal. It's like, okay, you want to talk, gossip. I'm just here to listen. And there's people that tune into my last podcast just because there's drama going on. But thank you guys for being here, and I'll see you guys next time.
Yes, sir.
Peace out.